Okay. Okay, so we are here. Hello again. My name is Emma and welcome to Saturday Night Threads. Okay, so we are doing knitting. I'm still trying to practice with my knitting needles, and I think I showed you last week on how we did the, let me just unwind this a little bit. No, it's coming out on this side. How we did the slip knot, and how we did the casting on, and how we did, what do you call it? How we did the knot, and how we cast on, and then how we do the first initial knitting, which we go through. We go and we have your needles, of course, right? And how I think I told you always, you know, when you're knitting, you're always holding these two ends, okay? So you're working with this, not with this on the bottom. You're working all the way over here, okay? So let me show you. So this is how it looks right now, just so you can get an idea of how it looks. And this is what we have, okay? I'm trying to pick it up so you guys can see it a little bit. That's how it looks. And then this is how it looks. Almost the same thing. This is how it looks in the back. All right? So you really don't see any knitting yet. You don't see the V's yet, okay? And you're probably figuring, well, where are the V's? So we're going to come back here, and we're going to... I was trying to figure out how to wrap the yarn around my finger. So I said, you know, I'm just going to do it the same way when I crochet. So you always want to push up your thread as far up as you can, okay? Just want to push it up. Okay, because you want to get to that initial first stitch, and then kind of turn it a little bit because you want to be able to get your needle inside the back of the hoop or the loop. Okay, so you want to do that, and then you're holding everything like an X. You're gonna put over the needle on the right hand, and then you're going to pull out and then cast off. So you're going to put it in through the back, wind the yarn around the right needle, pull out, cast off. So you're going to do this all the way until the end. Okay, so that's what we're doing right now. I hope you can see. I'm sorry guys, I lost my table, so I'm going to try to get one by hopefully in a couple of weeks. I'll order another one. I'm just waiting for them to show up either at Walmart or at somewhere. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to order it because lately I haven't been seeing them anywhere. I mean, they usually, those fold-up tables, they usually come out like before summer because everybody's using them for cookouts and stuff like that. But I haven't seen any, so, oh man, every time, what does he want? Yeah, Jose? No, I'm busy, I'm filming right now. What else? Well, don't touch it. Well, because it could be dirty, and I don't know. It can be, you know, yeah, just leave it alone. Well, good luck. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Okay, back to this. Okay. So, again, you're pushing that down. Put your needle through it, and this one knows that they're outside. And now he knows they're outside. He's a smart dog. when he knows when, you know, the kids are outside in the back. He can hear them. And then he wants to go out there too. So again, you're putting it through the back, yarn over your right needle, and then cast off. So that's all you're doing. Going here. Yeah, he has, my grandson has his turtles out, giving them some, he calls it airtime. Because they do love walking around, like they really do. They like to be out and about. But the only scary part is that when our dog, Cersei's, goes out there, he likes chasing after them. And it's so scary because we're always thinking, oh my God, he's going to eat them. He doesn't hurt them though. He's just like, any other animal. He's curious. And he just wants to, like, play with them, I think. But I'm just going to keep going. Now, when it gets to, like, really far apart, just start pushing everything up. Not too far up because you don't want your threads, your loops, to pop off the left side needle. So just when you go around, you cast off, I always just go on a table and just push everything down. Remember, the yarn has to be in the back, okay? And always keep those threads behind that pointy pencil-like look, okay? Just like a pencil. Just keep all your threads behind that. Don't let it go over that, because then your loops can fall off. You don't want that. Okay, almost done. So after this, I'm going to teach you. Now, you have to bear with me because I just got into the groove of how to do this. It's been a long time since I knitted. So I feel like I'm like in everything, I'm just starting over. So, and I'm starting over with you guys so that you can see that we're in the same boat here, guys. We're learning together. We're doing this together. So next time, if you want to get some needles and you want to, do this with me, that's cool. Just work it. Put your needle in. You go around. You cast off. You put your needle in the loop. Go around, you cast off. And like I said, sometimes for new beginners, you really have to like anchor the left needle on something, either on your thigh or something, because you're gonna have to be able to hold that needle down somehow. It's not easy when you're just starting because you really don't know how to hold that needle. I used to just hold it against my chest until I finally got the knack of it. Okay, so everything is on this side now. Okay, just always make sure that sorry guys, my throat is still dry. Make sure everything's on this side. Now, what I was doing was knitting. What we're going to do now is called purling. So what you're going to do is that you're going to grab the thread the same way, which way you want it. But now we're going this way. We're coming towards you. So we're going to put the needle in this way, okay? But now, oh, wait a minute. No, the thread has to be this way. Okay. So we're going to put the needle in this way. And now we're going to purl, put the thread over the right, and then you're going to pull out. So the thread, instead of being in the back, is now in the front. And you're doing the same thing, except now you're doing everything through the front. And that's called purling. It's a little bit more challenging because you're not used to, the needles going in the opposite direction, but that's what you're doing. And make sure your thread is facing you, not behind the needle. It should be like on this side. So again, you could just hold it. You get your 2 needles. You go in through the back, out to the front. You put your yarn over, and then you cast off. You put it in, yarn over, cast off. And always push those yarns back, those loops back. You don't want them to come off the needle. So this was, sometimes I have like 2 threads, and it's just because it's coming apart. And that's all you do. So this is called Purl. It's a Purl. And it's going to look different. You'll see how it's going to look different on the other side. You'll see the difference. So this week we're going to practice your Purl. You don't have to change yarns. You don't have to. It could all be done on the same skin because you're just practicing. So don't worry if it doesn't look neat, it looks crooked, you don't have the ends right. Don't worry about it because you're just, at this point, you're just practicing. So don't worry about any of that. So again, it has to be in the front. I know it's kind of hard to see because I have the needles in the way, but everything has to be in the front. You're coming in through the back, yarn over, and casting off. And some say your best bet is to go slow. Don't try to go fast, because if and when you go fast, that's how you mess up. I learned that with cabling. I was like, oh my God. And I did like the way the cables came out. I was like, oh, this is really cool. I mean, like in everything, you take your time at it. You learn it. You know, don't try to rush it. If you need to see tutorials, even if you have a book, and if you need to see tutorials, do that. Just spend the time doing, like they say in everything, do your research, you know. But as I see it, when it comes to trial and error, that's what you're going to go through, and that's what makes things, that's how you get, you know, things done better, because you're going through trial and error. Just like when I made this little diorama for Halloween, and you know, I didn't know how to make stairs or anything like that, but you know, I saw some tutorials, and and I made the stairs out of cardboard, and I didn't know how, but when I first thought about doing it, I thought it was going to be easy. I can do that, it's easy. But when it came right down to it, it's like, oh yeah, this is not going to work, because I was making the stairs out of cardboard, and I didn't realize that when I painted the stairs, they didn't look like stairs anymore. The whole thing went flat, and I was like, but I don't understand. Why? Because paint is wet, and it wet the stairs, and it just, I had to do it over again. I had to dry it, let it dry. I had to bend everything all over again, and then I finally got it. And then even when I tried to glue the stairs to the side of the wall, that didn't work neither. So I had to make the sides of the stairs. So trial and error. I finally got it done. I got it done. It did look cute. It does really look cute. And I was really happy. And then I had to do railings. And then that was another thing too. Again, I had to look it up, figure out how to do it, you know. But, you know, you watch all these tutorials and you get little tidbits here, little tidbits there. You know, you put it together and you go, hey, I could do it this way, or I can do it that way. And the same with every project that you make. I also want to get back into needlepoint, because I used to I think it's called cross stitch, and because there's just so many. I mean, I used to get into making puzzles, but I think cross stitch, even though it is time consuming, I do like the pictures that they come out with. It's just so beautiful. And here's the thing about cross stitch. you can draw your own pictures, you know? So it doesn't have to be a picture that you see on, you know, online or something. It could be something that you could draw yourself and make it. Okay, so we got everything on this side. And again, you won't really be able to see the pearl that much, but you'll see like, let's see if I can pull this a little bit. Let's see, you can see. You're gonna see the difference. Okay, so I can put this back a little bit.
Wait, hold on. He's coming.
So you can see the difference. See how it's like a little bit in right here? It's a little, oh, hold on. Where's my finger? It's a little bit in, and this is out right here. So when you're doing this thing right here, and then when you purl and knit, because you're doing them simultaneously, like one after another, that's when you start seeing the V. So the purling on the other side will look like this. They'll look like little lumps, like, hold on. All right. Right here, like, let me do it this way. They'll look like little lumps. They almost look like this one, but they're not curvy. They look like little bumps, and you'll see the difference. Okay, so now we're back here. We're gonna go through this again. I can't go fast because I really want you to see how it's being done. And you're just doing the same thing. You're grabbing this, you're going through the front. It's always hard to get the initial first thread in, but once you get it in and you pull the first one out, it's easy. And so you're going through the back, everything is through the front. And like I said, I'm doing this the same way, just like if we were both starting over together. So it is a little time consuming. And I have seen people knit like there's no tomorrow. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe how fast they go. I'm like, how do they do that? Where's Toy?
On the back.
Oh, okay, you bringing the turtles in?
No.
Okay. Can you get that music out of here, please? Thank you. No, don't do that. I can get in trouble. No, they copyright. They don't like that. The kids don't know, you know. So, I never really play music on my videos. That takes a lot of time to do. You know, to search up playlists and then some.
We need to wash our hands.
Yeah, wash your hands.
Baby.
What was I saying? Some music. You know, I like music, but some music on some videos, other people use the same music, and I think it's their video, and it's not their videos. It's somebody else's video, and you kind of like get like what is that called? Like, you think it's them and it's not them. It's like, what is that called? When somebody tricks you, like you're being tricked or something. You think it's them and it's not. So I don't like that to come. I'm like, oh no. But I mean, some music is nice. I don't know. Some music, people play music like it doesn't even go with their videos. So I'm like, I don't know. So, I mean, maybe later on when I get more bored and I want to do something more with my videos, then I probably will put music in there. But right now, I have the sound of life going on. That's what I have. That's the music I have. Running water, dogs running, kids walking around. That's the music I have. So again, you just going to the front. See how I'm going a little bit faster only because, you know, I already got the, more or less, I already got the hang of it. And like I said, in everything, you just got to be patient. And
I was like, Mom, can you play Five Nights at
just, you know, you don't have to do this for hours on end. I mean, you can just do this, like, take it, or if you're on the bus and you instead of reading, you want to do this, you can do that. I mean, wherever you feel like you have some time to spend, like, or you're waiting at a clinic and you don't want to read a magazine, you know, practice there. Who cares how it looks? You're just practicing. You know, it's a place where you could practice, where you could find some quiet time to practice, or at night, you know, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, you know. I mean, I'm still learning. Yeah, it took me a few years, you know, but because I wasn't adamant about it. I was like, sometimes I really felt like it was really daunting. I'm like, God, I don't want to knit. I don't know how to do it. I don't get it. It's not working. It's not coming out the way I see it other people doing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You're not practicing. That's what's wrong. You're not taking the time to learn it. Until finally I said, okay, we gotta take time out now. You're never gonna learn. It's like learning how to play, you know, an instrument. You gotta practice. Practice when you can. And if you're really serious about it, you'll keep at it. And I mean, some people practice for hours, you know. Especially if you're being taught and somebody's charging you, you know. You better hurry up and learn. Otherwise, you're going to be paying out the wazoo, trying to forever. But almost done. One more stitch, guys, and we are done. Okay, so it's just one more, and we are done. Okay, so again, let me show you how this looks. Trying to show you how everything is going. Okay, so next week I'll show you more of how it looks, but you can see it. You can almost see these are really, really, really tiny little V's, but they're there. Okay, trying to focus. I noticed if I move too fast, you can't see. So there they are. And then the purling on the other side will look like this. Hold on. Focus. It'll look like that. A little bit different, but almost the same as the ones on. I'm trying to get in front of the camera down here. They're a little bit different. Not too much different, but a little bit different. Okay, guys, so that's where we're at. And just keep on purling. Practice your purls, okay? So you're going to practice your knitting. You're going to practice your purling. And then next week, we're going to do everything back to back. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, and then that's where you'll start seeing the patterns, and then that's when when you do like 3 knittings and 3 purlings, that's when you'll start seeing the different stitches that they have, like 1 million of them now. I think, but that's all you're doing. You're just knitting and purling. Knitting and purling. Okay? Okay, guys. So I had to make a table because I don't have one. Okay, guys. Let me just turn you over for a little bit. Let me back you up. I'm pretty sure you're good too. Okay. I think I let. Okay, guys. Like a fish in a sea. So glad you caught me. And we will see you next week on Saturday Night Threads. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.